throttle response is on point because of the hybrid power. It soaks up the bumps pretty well. Steering is nicely weighted actually. As with the EV9, if you put it in reverse, the gear selector vibrates. It feels very quick on its feet. Hey guys, here we have the Kia Sorento Hybrid and we're going to be taking it for a POV test drive, but before that, let's go ahead and check out the exterior and interior. First, you can see Kia's new design language makes its way to the Sorento, inspired by the EV9. It looks a bit similar, to say the least. You have the Tiger Nose grille up front, you have functional air vents on the side, 19-inch wheels with Continental tires with a diamond finish. Looks very premium. You get silver accents throughout. The interior, you have this accents as well. The rear taillights are also redesigned. Does look very cohesive. Let's check the rear space of the Sorento Hybrid. Large door opening. And if we hop inside, it's fairly easy thanks to the ride height. The doors go all the way down so you won't dig your pants. Solid door sound. You have soft touch materials here above. The armrest is also nicely padded. It feels really spacious back here. I have tons of legroom, footroom as well. I have this amount of headroom and you have this beautiful panoramic sunroof. This is the overall dash design of the Sorento Hybrid. It is redesigned for 2025. You can see two 12.5-inch displays and we will get into that as we drive later. Rear amenities include two air vents, a 12-volt power outlet right there, center armrest, flip it down, reveals two cup holders, and the leather is just that thick and premium material. You do get Bose speakers as well. So there are a lot of practical spaces back here, even with the map pockets. You have a two-tier design, and if you want more space for the passenger side, you can adjust the seats here. There are some buttons, and you have Type-C inputs on the seats, so very convenient and ergonomic. And hop in the third row. There's a button right here and it automatically glides itself forward. Let's hop inside. Ooh. Okay, now the floor is a bit on the low side, so your knees will be raised and it does feel like you're in a fetal position back here. Put it back in its decent position. It's not as reclined as before, but I got just about enough legroom. Footroom is a bit tight. The headroom, I have this much. So it's a bit tight. The rear quarter windows are a bit on the small side, but thankfully you get rear AC controls back here and rear AC vents. You also get a 12-volt power outlet right here. And these buttons are to fold down the second row. So to go back out, just press this button right here and just glides elegantly. Thanks to the large door opening, getting in and out of the third row is fairly easy. Let's check out the boot space. Interestingly, the front latch is right here, not there because your camera is there. This is the cargo space that you get for the Sorento Hybrid. Fairly decent when you get the third row up. Underfloor storage. To fold down the rear seat, third row seat, it reveals much more cargo space. So there are a lot of flexibility options here. And you also get a power operated tailgate. So let's go ahead and take it for a POV drive. So if you open the door, it will notify you if there are oncoming traffic. To start the Sorento, you have this Kia key, and it feels very premium and unique. You have a Kia logo right here, and it's just a textured finish. It feels very premium. The buttons are on the side, so you have your lock, unlock, and your trunk release. On the other side, you have your remote start. So just have the key inside the vehicle and put your foot on brake, hit the start-stop button. Being a hybrid, it starts initially in electric mode. It's your seat belt. And the overall design of the Sorento just feels pretty cozy inside, even though this is a large vehicle. You get nice view of the road ahead with the hood line. And materials inside feel very premium, soft touch, leather wrapped door cords, even the armrests, which are nice. Power folding side mirror. You have two person memory seats. Here are your buttons for the traction control off and your tailgate, power tailgate. The driver gets a 3-spoke steering wheel, leather wrapped. Off to the left, you have your connectivity buttons for your radio and telephone. And off to the right, you have your trip computer settings and your cruise control. It does have adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, and whatnot. You get an expansive two 12-inch displays. The driver gets a digital gauge cluster. You can set the different views for your ADAS and your trip computer. So it's fairly customizable. And if you change your driving modes, the gauges will also change. As for the infotainment, it's also a 12-inch, nice and crisp display. Does have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. For the center console, you have wireless charging right here. As with every Kia vehicle, you have a button right here for the Type-C if you want the charging or connectivity plus charging. You also have another Type-C right here, and again that wireless charging. You can also cover this up with a nice piano black finish. You have ventilated seats for the driver, also heated, as well as the passenger side. You have two cup holders, a storage right here. The drive selectors are right here, so you have your Eco, Sport, Smart. You can even do some sand, mud, and snow terrain modes right there, which are pretty cool. This is the gear selector. It's a knob type, and if you want to put it to park, just press this P button. The design is very intricate as well. You have an electronic parking brake with auto hold function, a heated steering wheel, parking sensors, and a shortcut button for the 360 camera. So this is a nice feature to have, especially in tight spaces. The center armrest, you have a lot of space in here, so you can fit more items inside. And you have this tray that is removable if you want smaller items on top. You also have this nice slot here for your phone. What's nice about Kia interiors is that you still get physical buttons, and with this one you get a mix of physical and digital. You have your fan speed, you have your temperature control right here, which has a knob, but you can also change it here by this button. So now it shows your home, map, search, your shortcut buttons for your infotainment system. I think that's a pretty clever solution for having so much features in a single screen. This, by the way, is the top of the line Sorento, so it is the all-wheel drive. Let's go ahead and take it for a drive. Just flick this knob right here. So initial throttle response is very on point because of the hybrid power. Ooh, soaks up the bumps pretty well. And surprisingly, the steering is nicely weighted actually. As with the EV9, if you put it in reverse, the gear selector vibrates. And if you can see, the battery is providing power to the reverse. So you can see a whole view of the surroundings of the car because of the 360 camera. Again, power when you want it. There's body roll because again this is an SUV. But yeah, it feels very quick on its feet. And brake feel is good. Doesn't feel vague or anything, especially considering that this has brake regen. Initial impressions, it's pretty quiet inside. Felt very comfortable. Rides the cobble road with no drama whatsoever. Feels smooth. But again, the steering, I was surprised because, well, there's a great weight to it, but it doesn't feel vague or super light. Still feels like a driver's car. And that instant torque from the electric motor, because again this is a hybrid paired to a 1.6 turbocharged 4-cylinder engine. It provides power very smoothly. And I actually didn't notice when the engine was kicking in. Honestly drives like a smaller car than it should be because the driving position is actually spot on. I love how the steering wheel feels, and this large screen isn't as intrusive as in some systems. It is mounted fairly low on the dash, so you can still see a great view of the road ahead. And as in every Kia vehicle, if you turn the turn signals on which direction, it will show you your curb view of that direction you're turning. And I think every vehicle should have that feature. So in eco mode, you can feel the throttle being steady on power. It's not as aggressive as in sport. Okay, that was a POV drive of the Kia Sorento. Put the car in park, just press this P button. And to turn off the car, just press this start button again. And if you turn it off, you get the Kia iconic sound and that animation of the logo. The parking brake will be automatically engaged. And if you open the door, the seats and steering wheel will go up and back to aid in entry and exit. Okay guys, that was a POV drive of the Kia Sorento Hybrid. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and don't forget to subscribe to the channel to be notified once I upload a new video. This has been CJ, I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.